Hello everybody and welcome to Farming Simulator 15 Gold Edition review. Yep, we have got the Gold Edition for you and it's on patch 1.4.10. So if you have downloaded or you've got the Gold Edition, you need to update it if you've bought it from Giants from 1.3 to 1.4.1. So there you go. So let's jump in. In this we get a new map called Sosnovka. Sosnovka. I've been saying it perfectly up until this point. Sosnovka. There you go. It's gotta be me, isn't it? There you go. So there you go. It's an Eastern European map. Wide flat, ideal managing. The farm near Sosnovka emerges from a former co-op. Even today the village puts more emphasis on self-sufficiency through animal husbandry and cultivating of the fields. The widespread nearby forests are furthermore suitable for a fertile forestry. And there you go, there's jump in there. Right. This is our first look at Sosnovka. Haha, you're getting used to it. Which is pretty nice. I've had a quick, obviously I've bumped me money up, so we have come in there before just to have a quick look round. I have got the little information discs. There you go, the silos. Here are our silos, which are pretty snazzy. We come through here, dump our stuff. Yeah. This is our yard. We got a bit of storage there. This is a little garage thing. And it's got a little pit. Cool. Cool. And we got some, over here is this is what you get on the starting equipment. You get a ZETOR 80 KVERNELAND Accord DL seeder. Here's where you get your seeds, obviously. Cool. And this is your fertilizer. Cool. Over here, obviously with a 1.4 patch, they didn't do much, to be honest. They tweaked some distances and some textures, but they've given us a new texture by the look of things for the potatoes because they look better, and they've given us this jazzy conveyor belt system. Cool. In this old hangar sort of thing. And here's the sugar beet. They've tweaked that. That looks a bit different as well. They haven't given us a conveyor belt with wood chips. This is wood chips in this hangar. Well, I call it hangar, it's more like a hangar than storage. There's a few holes in it, so And here is a little silage. Well, I say little, it's quite long. A quite long silage pit for the animals. And they've listened to you all. Most of you have been barking at them, I want my cows near the farm. Well, here are the cows. The cows are near the farm. In this groovy style shed. Looks quite good. And they've mucked about with the texture on the ground as well. All in all, I think they've done the texture on the grass. And here's a ZETOR crystal, 12045, and here's a KVERNELAND. I think it's about 3 meter cultivator that you get. And here's a FARMTECH trailer. They all look nice models. And obviously over here is the I can't remember the make of them now. It's on the back, I think. Here you go. Rostelselmarsh. ACROS 595 plus. This one's a 7-meter header. So let's just jump in, let's have a quick bash at it. Let's attach it. Let's stuff the hide. You got to unfold it, so X, yeah. Let's stick it on a hired worker so we can have a quick look around it. I mean, the detailing in it is quite nice. And they're doing thumbs up to Giants, because they're really making a great game here actually. I mean, a lot of people are probably going to be, nah, you know, it's all broken still, but they're getting up there, if you ask me. They are really producing a nice game. Here's the ZETOR. I mean, it sounds meaty. It's not got a front 3-point, you know. It's heavy duty at the back. It's we'll have a look inside in a minute. We'll just hook up this trailer. See, even you can open the cover on the trailer. You can't fill it while the cover's open. I mean, as I say, they've mucked about with the textures and stuff like that, and I think they're starting to produce quite a nice game. It's a noisy tractor, this one, isn't it? Pipe out for me, please, sir. There you go. So yeah, we'll leave them doing that. We'll tab to our little ZETOR. What we do is, I won't show you the whole map, but we'll just have a little flick through and go down to the shop, because I don't want to spoil it. What I'll do is I'll put the map up. Let's have a quick look at the map. I mean, we've got the bakery over in the far right corner where you go and dump stuff. Then there's the sawmill, the village grain elevator. Then there's the shop over by 3 and 4, and your chickens are way over there by number 9, field number 9. You've got a grass tipping point. The grass tipping points are quite nice. They're not the normal mounds. You've got the boards over there. Oh yeah, there's this bridge I want to show you. I do this little spoiler, you know, this bridge. I think it's awesome. Let's just take that down a minute. The only thing it is missing is it should, as you go over it, you should rock about like no one's business. I mean, look at this as a bridge. Wouldn't you be cacking yourself every time you went over this? It's awesome. I mean, the only thing that's missing is, as you go over this bridge, you should be rocking about like anybody's business. Yeah, bit of texture on that. That is nice. But what, I mean, to me, the feel of this map is quite nice. I'm impressed with what they've been doing. When they brought out Westbridge and that, they've got manholes, and the textures on the roads are quite nice. When they did the titanium in 13 and brought, you know, they still had most of the buildings from 13 and things like that, you know, from the other map. this one, they've totally done the whole map, I believe. I could be wrong to certain points, you know, but it looks like they've remodeled the whole map, not, you know, brought in little bits from Bjornholm or Westbridge Hills. They've actually, I mean, look at the texture, the cracked tarmac, and here we are at the shop. So what we're going to do, I mean, the shop looks a bit bare actually. This big building, and you go in here, obviously it tells you about the shop. There's nothing in it. It's sort of spooky, that bit. You know, there's this big place you expect, you know, they've not even put cardboard cutouts, or you expect a big combine in the middle or something like that. But it's just an empty space. And this is where you sell to get your extra money. The only thing you know, these gas sort of trucks, I wish they'd have brought one in so we had a little run around it. That would have been quite nice. Right, let's go in the shop, because we're going to harvesters, and we've got the Rostschelmarsch, the Acro. We've already got that one. So then there's a 760, which is 342,000. £880 a day maintenance. I mean, we go to, well, I'll tell you about the ACROS 595 plus. It's 189,000. It's got a 9,000 tank, so it's not bad. It's up there. 320 horsepower, 670 pounds, euros, dollars, you know, maintenance a day, and it, you know, it does all the standard fruits. Wheat, barley, canola and corn. And if we compare this to the Sampro, it smacks the Sampro out of existence, you know. And even the small New Holland, which is 6,500 almost litres, I mean, that's 9,000 the other, so it's getting up close to the case, but obviously the case has got a slightly big header, but it's cheaper. And the 760 is 342,000, 12,000 litre tank, which is a decent tank, so we'll buy one of them. And obviously it can do the wheat and barley, canola and corn. And then we got another forage harvester, which is slightly smaller than the others by the looks of things. It's 442 horsepower, 750 pounds a day maintenance, and it's for chaffing, suitable for the 600R. So if you click on that, it's, you know, it's half the power of the New Holland. So then we go, there's nothing in sugar beets. In cultivators, as I say, we've got the KVERNELAND QUALIDISC Farmer 3000, which we've got one. 90 horsepower that requires, and $5 a day. There's nothing in manure spreader, no windrowers, tractors. We've got ZETORs. Obviously we've just had a look at the crystal, 52,000. The maintenance is high, £450 a day. It's 121 horsepower, so it's quite a powerful machine. The only thing you got to watch is it's not got a front weight, and you can't attach a front weight. So yeah, and we got the 80 major 80 Zeta, which is 58,000. It's only 75 horsepower, 95 £1 a day maintenance. And then we get the Zeta 120, which we will buy, which is 98,000, 117 horsepower, 120 a day maintenance. And then there's the FORTERRA 150, and we buy one of them, which is 147 horsepower and $120 a day maintenance. And then we got the JCBs. Obviously the corn headers, where are we? Rostselt Mosh Mash. You know, sorry for butchering the names. 7 meter header, which we've got on the ACROS 595, and then there's the 9 meter for the 760, which is $60 a day. So we buy one of them for the 760, and then this is a corn header that you can put on the 595. I would say you could put it on the 760 as well, which is 5.7 meters. Which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 row. Looks like. So we buy one of them. That's for your corn. And then we got the Rostselt Mosh 600R. Mine's gone blank. For the forage harvester, which is 6 meter. Yep, there you go. 15 pound a day. And then we've got the for the UP 370 suitable for the RS 1403, which is 3 meters, and they've put in straw on this one as well as grass, because I'll show you. And then we got the it's sort of like a mower attachment, which replaces the disc, X-disc. See, the Easy Flow have actually put straw on as well, but they haven't put it for the New Holland, which is interesting. But this one can do your grass, and you can do wheat, corn. You can't do corn with this one, sorry. Wheat, barley and canola and grass. Turn it into chaff. So that's for them. Tippers, obviously there's the FARMTECH, which is 14,500 if you want to buy one. £10 a day maintenance, 15,000 litre capacity, and it can take all the standard fruits, which is wheat, barley, canola, corn, sugar beet, taters, chaff, silage and wood chips. No, is that manure? Silage. No, silage, yeah. The sewing machines, we've got the KVERNELAND DL, which we've got one at the yard, which is 750 litre, 3 meter wide, 75 horsepower it requires. It can only do wheat, canola, barley and grass, and that's $30 a day, pounds, euros, whatever you want to call it. And there's also a KVERNELAND OPTIMA V or 5, whichever you, if you want to call it, $12,000. That will set you back, or euros or pounds, whatever you're using. As I say, 3.8 meters wide, 600 litres, and you need 70 horsepower to plant it, and that can do your corn and sugar beet with $30 a day maintenance, which is quite interesting actually. That's not a bad price, because if you look at the Pottinger, can actually do it. It's only 3 meters wide, so it's 0.8 meters wider and a little bit cheaper until you go up to, you know, the Tempo. There's nothing in slurry, that's all the same. Nothing loading. There's nothing in front loaders. They haven't give you a header trailer, but I would say you could probably use. There's nothing in dollies. Fertilizer spreader. They give you a little KVERNELAND EXACTA EL 700, 4,500 quid. That will set you back at £10 a day maintenance, 3,000 litres. No, sorry, £10 a day, 700 litres, 12 metre working width. So it's half of that, but it's half the price. Well, a third of the price, but it's only 12 metres. So the beginning game, you know, if you're struggling, then you can whack that on, and we'll have one of them, so we can see. Right, sewing machine. Let's just have a look. I didn't buy one. And there's weights. There's no weights. There's no wheel loaders. No placeables that are come in. No miscellaneous extras. No vehicles. As I say, it would have been nice for a gas or something like that they'd stuck in. That would have been quite interesting. There's no mowers. It's quite interesting. I thought they might have had the KVERNELAND mowers pack, but they didn't. There's no baling tech. We've done the sprayers. There's no forestry. I'm surprised. I thought they might have dropped a bit of new forestry equipment in, but obviously they didn't. Obviously we knew. There's no new animals. Skid steers for JCB. There's no feeding tech. There's no new tedders. There's no new sprayers. There's a new plough. KVERNELAND AB85, which is 12,000, which is 1.9 metre, which is probably about the smallest, yes. Which sometimes a small one is quite handy if you're extending fields and you want to get it precise. 92 horsepower you need, and $10 or pounds, yeah, you know the score. There's no potato tech, and look, we have a new truck. A TATRA Phoenix 6x6 AGRO-TRUCK. This has been knocking around for ages on the mod market, but it looks quite nice. 165,000 quid to buy. Maintenance is 440 pounds a day maintenance. 462 horsepower. So it's actually a little bit more powerful than the man truck. Obviously it's a 6x6, so we will buy that. We will have it in default colour, why not? And yeah, if we go to mods in harvesters, if you got it from Giants, I don't know if they've done it on Steam or not, they've given us a, I'm not quite sure what it is. I think it's a combine. It looks like a combine. 155, or it's only 3,000 litres, so we buy that. £670 a day maintenance. 155 horsepower. Suitable for hard stream. Okay. And there's the, it's only a 4 metre. Neither. 18 pound a day. It can only do wheat, barley and canola. So we buy one of them, have a look. And that was a little extra that Giants give me. Okay, whoa, here we are. So I thought we bought 2 tractors. Major 80, let's just have a... Did we not buy the tractors? It says we bought the tractors. Where did it put my tractors? Oh. Oh. Look, I didn't even know that. It's actually stuck them inside the shop. So that's why the shop's empty. See, your equipment gets dropped in the shop. Interesting. Interesting. So there's the 760. Obviously it's a harvester. It's giants, you can't go through, it's all that. There's no, apart from indicators, you know, there's no IC or anything like that. Whoa. Sounds a bit of a beast. Obviously we just connect it up to the header, if we can drive. It looks a nice machine. We'll just unfold it, have a quick got in there. Yeah, looks good. Have a quick, you know, it's giant, so you're not going to get anything too major inside, but it looks alright. So this is the forage harvester. Yeah. It's a forage harvester. That's as much as I'm going to go for. We can pipe out, obviously, and you know what a forage harvester does. Let's press G, let's unfold the head. And yeah, they've worked on the textures a little bit. They've got manholes underneath there, look at that. Interesting stuff. And here's the rest of the kit you get with it. That's for sucking up your straw and stuff like that. There's the little mower thing that you can either do chaff your crops with or grass. Here's the little sprayer. Here is the sugar beet and corn. Yep, that's what I was thinking of, corn. So here's your 150, ZETOR 150. Gotta test it. They ain't done nothing with the horns. It sounds not too bad. I mean, it looks nice machine. So yeah, here's a TATRA truck. We got beacons. Got some lights going on. Looks quite a nice truck actually. Let's just have a look inside. Bit duty. Can get up to 41. It's a bit slower than the man then, isn't it? We'll leave that one there for a minute. We've got a little 120 inside. We just take her out. And they look nice. And, you know, I'll use them. People used to slate me for using ZETORs and stuff like that. But why not? Looks a nice 26 is top speed of this one. I would say the 150. It's this front loader one actually. I didn't see it saying that. Let's just pop back into the shop. Because there's not. You must have to buy the stole for it then. I missed that then. Did it say it was for a front loader? Oh yeah. This can also attach a front loader. See Panda, you've learnt something new already. So the 120 is a front loader as well, which is on 117. Which where does that sort of fit in the scale of that's 160 horse. It's just slightly bigger than the steer. It's a lot bigger than the little T4. So let's have a look at a stole then. I'll just buy any bucket, it don't matter. Just buy a bucket. Let's see, where's it dump the stole? It has dumped it there, right next to the combine. Yep. That looks quite nice on this tractor, the stole, the black with the red. Looks quite groovy. Yep, that works. And then we got this harvester, the Niva. Weird looking one, this one, isn't it? Okay. Takes you back to the 13 stage with the FAR, doesn't it? Come on. You're supposed to. That's it, attach. Sort of prehistoric looking, this thing, isn't it? £5. Yeah, this is quite cool looking. Oh right. I say right, we'll just drive back to the yard. So that is basically all the stuff you get with the gold. So you get your ZETOR and everything else, and I mean there's not a lot of equipment. Come on, truck. Come on. You've got your wood, forestry places around here, which is, you know, and the feel of the map is it feels a bit better, to be honest. And look at the water, you got weed in it now, and you know, other things, and the cliffs, and yeah. Whoa, almost went in. It feels, yeah, it feels a better map, to be honest. So hopefully, obviously I haven't took you around the whole map. They've changed the BGA. You've now got 5 pits in the BGA. They've tweaked it a bit. There's you know, other things. As I just put this up, you've got your cows up by 14, which is right next to us. The sheep are right down the bottom. Chickens are far away. I'll probably not mug about with chickens anymore. But you've got other, you know, the fields are straight and in blocks, so it looks like there's going to be some mega fields going together, because you could plough in 22, 24, 27, you could plough them together, 23, 25, 28, you could plough them together, make a big mega field if you want. Yeah, there's scope for improvement, I would say, but it's to me it feels a better map. I don't know. I'm quite impressed with what they've done, to be honest. I am quite impressed. I'm going to enjoy playing this map. My verdict, yeah. yeah, it's a good map. The equipment's okay. I mean, it's all sort of early game stuff, early to mid really. There's no big stuff, but I mean it cost what, €15, about $20 odd I think it is. About 11 quid I think. So we've got puggles, but the only thing is there's no sort of texture to it. It's sort of flat. That's the only thing. If there was a bit of texture and you sort of dip into it, and that would have been awesome. But you know, they've gone there. They've upped the game, I think. So all credit to Giants. If you don't like the price, then just wait till you get a sale on in Giants and buy it. But I'm going to give it thumbs up because I am quite impressed with this map. I say the feel of it, it feels different to the others. It feels, you know, a well worked map. Credit to Giants. So hopefully this has given you a little intro into the gold edition and what you get in the gold edition. So have fun with it. I'll see you around again. So this is FS Panda Mushroom signing off from Sosnovka. You lot take care. Bye bye for now.